Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Alan. This is Project Elevate, and welcome to More Than the Meta, episode 4, featuring Allen Iverson. Man, it's been a little bit of time since the last episode, but I was waiting for the right player to come along. And Allen Iverson has become one of my favorite historic players. Just the passion that he kind of played with how he changed the game. He brought his own style, kind of did his thing in his own way. Really respect him as time goes on, and I kind of reflect back on what he kind of did for the game and how he played the game. How he left it all on the court. So let's take a look at some of his highlights.
With the first pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Allen Iverson from Georgetown University.
So drafted in 1996, same draft as Kobe Bryant, and just known for the crossover, man. But it could get in the pass lanes. I was always one of the league leaders in steals while he was playing. Could get up. But definitely known for his style, kind of like doing his own thing, the passion that he brought to the game, and that wicked crossover. Probably one of the nicest, sickest crossovers when you kind of saw that thing going on. Ooh, man, that guy caught some ankles. So we're going to take a look at how he played the game, and we're going to see how he translated to NBA2k22. Try to catch some ankles out there, kind of play in the style like Allen Iverson played. This was one of the nastiest ones, man. Out from Antonio Daniels. It's not once, but twice hitting the ground. Gotta love it, man. Nasty little step back. And this Iverson cut. We're going to be running a lot of that in the game, so. Definitely had some ups, man, for a guy his size. Jordan kind of said it best. If he would have been like 6'5", 6'6", watch out. Of course, this is one of the most iconic plays here. Little step back over Ty Lue and then just kind of stomping over him. And this is the one that put him on the map. Rookie year, best player in the world, Michael Jordan. Gets him leaning, hits the jumper. Not leaning once, leaning twice. Look at that. Going the opposite way. Ooh. In NBA 2k22, hot spots all over the floor, man. He feels quick out there. One of the quickest players on the court. And he has that little signature cross animation. And you can branch out of it in an interesting little way. Timing of it is a little particular, but jumper feels quick, smooth. And I wish he could just like finish inside, but you know how 2K is this year, man. You can't go in there with layups or dunks or anything. You just get blocked all over the place. We'll change direction, a little step back. An effective move for sure in NBA 2K22. And you can catch bodies out there, man. They juiced them. Behind the back isn't the greatest, but get up there and catch him. So let's get into a game, man. Let's see how he does. Let's see if we can play with Allen Iverson, kind of how he played, and kind of play a little bit more than the meta. All right, man. So we're in this game here, and we're gonna be setting. I've been running the Philly elbow freelance, which is not an Iverson era freelance. But go check that video tutorial. Effective online, offline, all over the place. But we are going to be running some Iverson Series. So most people don't run a lot of series, but we're going to do it. And we have Jordan. We happen to match up with Jordan, Steph Curry, Clyde, David Robinson, and Dolph Shave. So, all right. So playing defense, they're going to immediately go down into the post, and we do get a little bit of a contest. He kind of smoked a release. All right, so in this play, we're going to call a play for him, try to get him a 3-point shot. We go release, definitely money. And Jordan was coming at me all game long. There we get the foul. We get a contest, but we get the foul. And to start the game, I was forcing a couple of shots here and there, so decided to make a little pass, get other players involved. Jordan came out swinging. So the first quarter, so you can't run him. I was running him actually at the shooting guard here, opposite way. He was a shooting guard in a point guard's body. So here we go, and I finally decided to click over to the series here. So Iverson quick Iverson 2 here, and you see a lot of this action going on. That little Iverson cut, open for a 3-point shot, and we start cooking. Once we get into this, we start to get in a little bit of more of a flow. Then we get a nice little steal. Tried the pass, but 2K, you know what it does. So here we go, and Jaylen Brown's in now. Get a nice little contest, helped by Duncan there. Going and open. That's just money. It's gonna be money all day. You can definitely shoot with this man and get your buckets. So right now we're up to 9 points without Iverson. Kevin Garnett doing his thing defensively. And right there, man, let's pause that real quick. All right, so here we are on the fast break, and I see Kawhi. I see him reaching, so I'm thinking Kawhi. But as we look over to the other side, we see Iverson kind of like creating space. So that was a missed opportunity by me. That would have been a wide open, either 3-pointer in the corner. Look at all this. There's literally nobody there. I'm already making the pass, so obviously they're recovering there. Ends up being a contested shot, even though he's open there, but you know how 2K is sometimes. But that's a missed opportunity for me. My team was playing some nice defense, and so I kind of want to touch on that a little bit. I'm running a team that's Alex Caruso, who's a great defender, Allen Iverson at the 2, Kawhi Leonard at the 3, Draymond Green at the 4, and Tim Duncan, and then Kevin Garnett was sliding in there as well. So I'm surrounding my team with defense. Now Iverson does have the speed, quickness, and badges to kind of play perimeter defense, but we all know how 2K is, man. The meta is mashing. So you get matched up with your Penny Hardaways, your Magic Johnsons. They're gonna try to attack you, and you're gonna have to learn how to bring defenders, make switches, come dig down and help on the mash, time that, help recover, all that type of stuff. So you are gonna have to play a little bit of defense. Now Iverson obviously was never the best defender out there. He did lead the league in steals quite a bit. But as far as being like a lockdown defender, that wasn't Iverson's game. So in this situation here too, you're gonna have to just put him in a situation where he's producing more offensively, getting some of those pass lanes, getting some of those steals. He does have Hall of Fame pickpocket, so making enough of an impact defensively to negate some of that mashing that you're gonna just have to deal with in Unlimited. So let's keep going. Just wanted to touch on that real quick. Right back to Iverson there, trying to make the pass, and Iverson just kind of like came alive, man. He had, I think, 3 points in the first quarter, already up to 12 here in the second, and then now we pick it up in the third after some subs and stuff like that. And just making the pass. You don't have to score every single bucket with Iverson. Iverson was a pretty decent passer as well. Obviously, he's known for his scoring ability. And you don't think, ball hog, ISO, this and that. But he was known to make some interesting passing. Here we are again on the Iverson cut. Space, money. Iverson's up to 16 points already in the third quarter. And just more defense leading to offense. Trying to get out on the break. That leads to another inbound pass here. And then Iverson versus Jordan. All right, so let's take a look at this play right here. We have Iverson on Jordan. Decent spacing. You have some space over here in the middle of the court to make a move. and I create a little bit of space there. Now right there, that's patented. Just taking a step back to create that extra space. Instead, I kind of just went into kind of a almost a leaning shot, letting him close out, and then get just a heavy contest. You know, the size difference there is going to be a factor for sure. But that's really on me. That's on me to take a step, you know, out towards the open space on the floor, you know, as he's trying to recover. Misdirection on that part, and then get an open shot. We are getting out on the contest. So contesting shots is definitely possible. You still play good defense. Nice little pass there. Kawhi misses the shot. They smoked the release, but ability to make those passes. Go. They switch on as they try to kind of mash. They kick out. And then just sending them towards the defense. Trying to get them make plays. And then on the other end, just buckets. So here we are again playing defense. He's trying to come in. I go for the steal. He does have, I believe it's a Hall of Fame ball stripper. It's either on Hall of Fame or on gold. So you're going to have to, you know, you're not going to be contesting blocking shots. So you're going to have to try to time those ball strips, which are effective. Iverson coming around, and then again the contest there. All right, so let's take a look at this. Now this is just straight out of the Philly Elbow freelance. Iverson's coming around. Now this would be super effective if somebody's playing like that weak side corner off ball defense. Some players are just gonna hide there, and they're gonna get lost. As Iverson makes his cut, it's gonna be wide open. That wasn't the case here. I made a quick, you know, change of direction, thinking I had space, and I mean this is kind of where I'm starting to take the shot here. And the space that, I mean, this should have been a wide open shot. Only thing I could have maybe done differently is taking that extra little like hop back to get behind the 3-point line. But just the closeout speed in 2K, the length, that's just kind of a game design thing that they kind of overjuiced it a little bit. I'd still rather it be like this than not. But a good play, good solid offense, just, you know, crazy closeout by Scottie Pippen there. So he gets the block. We get it back to Iverson here, make another move, and then we end up running out of a shot clock there. So good defensive possession by the guy's computer. But I like the move. We were like maybe one little extra step back away from getting open shot there on that. Okay, now I want to highlight this play. This is important right here. All right, so let's take a look at this play. And this is going to be very important. And when you're playing with a guy like Iverson, who, you know, in the terms of the meta, even though his stats, defensive stats are pretty juiced, just the fact that he's a 6-foot guard out there, you're going to have to kind of play team defense, not, you know, hero defense type of stuff, you know, get the rip every single time. So what's going on here? He catches it here. Immediately, I'm cutting off the baseline here, and I'm noticing that his player is cutting through. Clay's there. We have Kevin Garnett waiting at the rim. You have Marcus Smart kind of ready to pinch if we need to do that. So I definitely do not want to give up baseline. I send him towards the middle. He just decides, hey, since I overplayed that, I'm going to go right in, try to get a hoop. Clay's there, charge. Okay. So these are moments where like it's team defense. It's not just like get the rip, get the highlight block, whatever. Send them towards the defense. You know, that's key to playing on-ball defense, is not reacting, but like sending them towards where you want to go, so that you can make a play. And at this point, we're kind of stretching the lead a little bit. And we're making the pass, man. Drawing the attention. He's kind of falling asleep there, and we make the good pass for the assist. And on the other end, just defense leading to offense. To Clay, to Garnett. That's just a beautiful fast break. Here I'm going to switch. I'm going to come dig down. Kind of rush. Make him rush a little bit. Make a decision. And then right there, man, I was trying to directional pass to Garnett there for the easy layup or dunk. Just passed to the wrong guy and turnover city. And then just to finish out the quarter there. All right, so here we are into the fourth quarter now. 10-point lead. And then just making the pass, man. That's right out of the freelance. Just more defense, man. Iverson's quick enough to recover. Trying to force a pass there. And then again, just bam. Hit the open man. They get a block because it's 2K, but good luck nonetheless. On the other end, we get a block. We're going the other way. It's tired, but change the direction there. Nice. Dish. Bucket. Double for Kevin Garnett. We got a steal there. Can we look at this again, ref? Can we challenge this? Is it too late to challenge this call? There are certain limitations, but as an offensive player, offensive option, maybe a guy you can bring off the bench or something. And then there, man, I was waiting for that all game long. All right, so since the moment I saw Jordan in the lineup, I wanted to recreate that Iverson cross on Jordan for the shot. So it's the end of the game, he's kind of just reaching whatever, but go here, he gets a nice little reach, going the other way, catch it one more time. There we go, man. We get that little stutter on Jordan. Hits the green. Just had to do it, man. Had to do it. That was just the icing on the cake, man. The cherry on top. Let's finish out the game. Finish out the episode. So let's talk a little bit about Iverson, man. Obviously a good game. Jordan had 16 points on 6 of 13 shooting, so we were able to play some defense on him. And Iverson, 22 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, only 3 turnovers, 8 of 15 shooting. A lot of those were contested 2-point shots that I was kind of trying to force some stuff there. But 6 for 7 from 3. So the jumper from the outside, the guy can get you buckets without a doubt. Even if he's not your primary guy, maybe a 6-man off the bench or whatever. So in NBA2K, man, obviously it gets tougher as the game progresses. Definitely gets tougher to use cards in a way that's just not, whatever 2K decides the meta is the game. And obviously in this year's 2K, mashing the paint, there's just the interior defense is just non-existent. It's kind of a broken thing. So you are going to run into those issues, but honestly, I've had the most fun with Iverson, man, since I've got him. He's just a really fun card to use on triple threat and clutch time. Even unlimited, a lot of people are saying I'll use him in triple threat or offline, but I just can't use him in unlimited. And really you got to surround him with defensive players. In this situation, I've run him in other games at the point guard. I kind of like him at the shooting guard. He is gonna, he's gonna be small, but Iverson is a scoring guard, man. You want to get him off ball. You want to get him, making that Iverson cut, getting buckets for you, and let somebody else kind of do the distributing and all that stuff. So I definitely encourage you guys to use cards in kind of a way that's more than the meta. Develop your own style. Throw in a little bit of like how the player actually played in real life. I have a lot of fun doing that. I've had a lot of fun doing that over the years, you know, in squad builders and stuff like that, running triangle offenses, and, you know, and this time the Iverson series, which I wasn't familiar with. It took me a while to kind of figure it out. But definitely, man, let me know if you guys want more of this going in the future, man. I really enjoy making these. I really enjoy breaking it down for you guys. And then just kind of figuring out if you can play like with the card, you know, more than the meta. I definitely think you can. I think it's fun to kind of like try to catch those ankles, take some more mid-range shots. It would be really nice. One thing that you just cannot do more than the meta is you can't get around the fact that the blocks are overpowered. If you try to go on with the floaters, Iverson was a master at just kind of getting in there, finishing through contact, over contact, floaters, leaners, layups, whatever. You just can't do that part. So for sure, that part's out of the question. You cannot use Iverson more than the meta in that sense. But in a general sense, just as a scoring guard, he's usable. He's good enough defensively to kind of like be pesky in certain things. He's going to give up some shots, going to give up some matches, whatever. But definitely, man, use Iverson more than the meta. Go have some fun. Do your own thing, man. Be like Iverson. Do your own thing. Do not, fall into the trap of just playing like everybody else, man. My name is Alan. This is Project Elevate. Until next time, elevate your grind, game yourselves, and each other.